3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to the podcast. This is More Talk with your host Cooper Moore. I'm joined here today by Robert Lehrer. How are you, buddy, today?
Good, thanks, and you? Hello, Cooper. Hello, camera.
Camera there, camera there. I am doing very well. Now, this podcast is the second episode to the More Talk, and it's pretty exciting. Now,
That's awesome.
as the second person on this podcast, how are you feeling today?
Pretty excited.
Pretty excited?
Yeah, pretty excited. I don't know what else to say. I just can't get the words out. I don't know why.
You can't get the words out. It's that incredible that you can't get the words out.
I'm excited. It's going to be fun.
Well,
it's good to know that I'm your second favorite person from your girlfriend, basically.
Well, the second person had COVID, and then Aiden couldn't show up today. So
Don't take this from me.
well, just letting you know that this podcast is incredible for a couple of reasons. One, because it's awesome we got you on the podcast. But two, we opened our Instagram and TikTok for more productions, and one of our TikToks, the little clips, has gone really, really well. So maybe you're gonna be the next person with the next best clip. You know what I mean?
Nice. I'm going to be famous.
You're gonna be exactly famous. Now, Robert, speaking about fame,
Yo,
what do you want to do?
I want to be a famous rock star.
Straight up.
Well, that's a bit of a long shot, but I want to be a teacher.
Don't give me that long shot stuff. What do you want to be?
All right, I want to be a teacher, yeah.
Okay.
But my dream is to be like famous rock star, you know?
Okay.
That'd be fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. Talk to me about famous rock star. What is that to you?
Well, you know, I just love music, really. Like, I feel like mental health and music has a lot of things together. Like, I know with my own experiences from mental health, music was a big part that got me through that. Like, I feel like music isn't just music that you listen to, you bang your head to, you bop your head. It's really a person's expression to the world, you know?
Yeah.
Like, and I can prove that as well because when I've talked at the school assemblies, let's say, right, I go up on the stage, I talk, it's frightening. There's all these people watching me. I can't just talk to the big audience. It's scary, right?
I know. I was next to you last time you talked at assembly, which was, it was kind of funny, but that's okay. That's okay.
But when I'm doing music, right, like at Year 12 retreat,
of course,
when I'm with the band as well, it's just me and the instrument, really. It's either just me and the instrument, just playing, having fun, or me and my friends just rocking, really.
When did you start playing music?
2020.
2020.
Yeah, because I got my acoustic guitar in 2016, and so you know I'd have stages where I play it, put it under the bed, play it under the bed, play it.
I think everyone had that stage where like you got a random instrument, you're like, oh, I'm gonna be a rock star, and then you're like, nope, not doing that again.
Then COVID 2020, I got serious about it.
Of course, because
and then
that was your little bit of like. You're extreme, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Mine was, for some reason, woodwork and manual labor. I was like, I needed to do that to get me through it. And your one was music, you know what I mean?
I was doing some of that in 2021 COVID.
Manual labor?
Yeah, like I was helping my brother and I was helping my mum and dad with, you know, moving some stuff. Like we were building a new deck. So I was the one having to dig all the holes and stuff in the backyard. But yeah, music's was mainly what got me through it, yeah. And then... yeah, I got serious about the acoustic guitar, and then I kept listening to more rock music because I grew up listening to Triple M in the car with Dad. So, you know, I'd have Cold Chisel, Paul Kelly, The Angels, AC/DC, all your Aussie rock bands. Then I started discovering more. I was listening to Nirvana, Metallica, Led Zeppelin, all the big rock ones, right? So I'd listen to the guitar solos. I was like, oh, I got to learn this. But then I'd play on acoustic. I was like, there's no distortion. I got to get an electric guitar.
So I've got a question about this, right? Now, you said that your music journey started in 2020, right?
Yeah.
But there's a couple of experiences that I remember of your music that's further back than 2020. Let's recap to year 4 dance.
Oh, my goodness.
Do you want to explain it, or do you want me to explain it with... because if I explain it, it's going to be very exaggerated, whereas you explain it might be the truth.
All right. Basically, in...
Okay, so basically...
No.
Okay, you're up. Go for it, buddy.
In like what, year 4?
I'm pretty sure it's year 4, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like year 2, 3, and 4, I did hip-hop dance lessons, basically. And then
I can't judge. I did hip hop for 5 years as well, so I can't judge.
And then I danced for the class in year 4 at the end of the year.
Because one of our teachers were leaving, I think, as well. Was it end of the year? No.
Yeah, I think it was a farewell for the teacher because they had a bunch of students doing some stuff.
I'm positive it was that. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I did that and I was like, oh, I'm having so much fun, Because, at the time it was fun, Like, I was having fun. I was getting me out of the house.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm having fun. I want to show other people how much fun it is.
Of course, 100%.
And now everyone's making fun of me for it.
We're not making fun of you for it. It was just a funny scenario when you walked in with your backwards baseball cap dancing to All Star. And that was incredible. That was the best experience. But I'm also talking about another point in musical career.
Yeah.
Was the Year 6 Strings Ensemble. Were you a part of that one?
Yeah, I used to play violin when I was, 5 years old.
5 years old?
Yeah.
Kindergarten?
Yeah.
Play violin?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I started playing violin when I was 5. So, yeah, I was playing at 5 and then I wasn't paying attention to my lessons. I wasn't practicing. So I stopped playing about a year or so.
Yeah.
And then I went back to it in year 3 to year 6.
Yeah. Okay.
I was never good.
Nah.
Like the violin teacher at school, he kept saying, okay, you have to put your fingers like this. It sounds like a dying cat every time I played it.
That's very romantic. I think that's very romantic. I love that a lot. Well, it's good that your musical career has kind of, flourished a bit, but I can't say career yet because career means that you have to get paid for it. Now, Robert, when are we getting something, right? Because you don't have to, you can either perform at a gig, sell something. Yeah. Like those are the two things. So what's happening?
Basically, what I'm trying to do at the moment, I'm trying to save, because I've started doing some focus groups on market research, stuff like that. So they pay me in gift cards. So I'm putting them towards Amazon gift cards because I want to get, some studio monitors, a good microphone for it, all the gear for that because I want to start writing my own music.
Yeah. That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do.
Yeah. And I'm doing my singing lessons. When it starts paying off a bit more, I want to start performing at clubs.
100%.
Well, when I say clubs, I mean, pubs, not big rave clubs.
No. I mean, of course, like Fiddler or the Australian Bureau, just something like that. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, just, basic acoustic songs. Because I want to get a feel for it before I start going with the band because I don't want to be the person letting the band down. That's, just something worried. So I just want to get a feel for it. You feel for performing, feel for playing.
Yeah, of course. Shout out your band. Shout out your band real quick.
To that camera?
Yeah, that camera right there. The camera right there.
A Year to Forget. On Instagram, it's AYTF_official. That's the band.
There we are. And
check it out.
Talk to me about the members in your band.
So we got myself.
Yep.
We got
That's okay.
We got Cooper on drums.
Yep.
We got Sam on vocals.
Yep.
We got AJ on guitar, Hugrick on bass, and then myself on guitar.
But there's something exciting happening with A Year to Forget, and you are combining with another band for the Year 12 final assembly. Talk to me about what's going to happen for that. What are you thinking about that? Because I know it's not 100% finalized.
Yeah.
But what are you thinking about that?
Well, it's not really combining as such because it's so we got me because so AJ and Hugrick, year 11, right?
Yeah.
So you guys only wanted
we can't have that only because it has to be year 12. That's the goal.
Yeah, they only want the year 12 people, so it's going to be me, Sam, and Cooper.
Yep.
Different Cooper, not this Cooper, by the way.
No, I've got the music coordination of a gopher. I've got nothing.
And then, so Garage Noise, that's the other band at our school.
Garage Noise, yeah.
So they've got their 4 members, right? But the other Sam in our grade, he's the only one in year 12. The other 2 are in uni. Then the other one's in year...
11 or 10. 11.
Year 11, yeah. So it's just going to be Sam, then me, Sam, the other Sam, and Cooper.
Yeah.
And then Froy said that a little while ago that he'd be happy to play bass.
Of course.
And so what I'm trying to do... at the moment, I've started speaking to them all about what songs we're going to play and all that. I want to have, you know how in a lot of rock bands, right, you got your lead guitarist and your rhythm guitarist, right? Your lead guitarist goes shreds on the guitar and stuff, and then the rhythm guitarist just stacks it up, right? I don't want to have that. I want to have everyone, every instrument, every musician, everyone gets a lead part. Everyone gets to show what they can do.
I like that, yeah.
it's not one main person.
Not my like
I
at all.
want everyone to be as hype as each other, basically.
100%. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Robbie, you got 60 seconds to tell me every autograph you have. Ready? You got 60 seconds starting now.
Corey Taylor, Chris Cheney from Living End, George Ezra, Vance Joy, Good Charlotte, Flume, Luke Steele, Hilltop Woods, Friends Ferdinand, Original 4 Wiggles, Hoodoo Gurus, James Blunt, 2 Slash Signatures, Midnight Oil, Alt J, Korn, Ed Sheeran, Eels Poster, Eels Cap.
Keep going, keep going, keep going.
A boot signed by 2 people from Eels, Black Label Society, 6 AM, Nikki Six signed book, Screaming Jets vinyl, Screaming Jets CD, Trivium, Bullet for My Valentine, Wage War, Asking Alexandria CD, Tommy Lee vinyl, Billy Gibbons vinyl, Bliss and SO CD, Passenger Lyric Seat, Glenn Robbins signed photo, Foo Fighters signed photo, Paul Kelly signed photo, Rag and Bone Man, Rise Against, Daniel Johnson, Luke Steele, Diesel, Illy, Ricky Glazer, Johnny Geiger, Tony Hawk, The Chats, Janik Gerst from Iron Maiden, Corey Taylor again, Pete Murray, Cole Chisel.
Keep going,
Draft,
keep going.
Slash and Axl Rose dual signed photo. Another Hilltop Woods one.
Oh my God. Keep going. If you keep going, you have to keep going.
A Holden shirt signed by Garth Tander and Nick Percat from 2013. AFL Giants ball, and then all the other stuff's just Eels memorabilia, stuff like that.
My God.
But that's mainly just all my music stuff.
Well, that goes to my next part of it.
Yeah.
Robert, you have a shopping addiction.
Yes, I do.
Now, Robert, please talk to me. Why? Okay, so talk to me. What is your addiction? Actually, no, I'm going to say what your addiction is. Robert has a thing where he likes to tell me that he's saving up for stuff, which he is. He always goes, hey, I need to save up for, I think we're going to Korean barbecue on Friday or some other things. Just, I need to save. And then he proceeds to tell, well, every one of his signatures that he bought. Yeah, I know you're laughing, all right? I know you are. So he's got a real shopping addiction. Now, talk to me. Defend yourself.
Okay, so when was it? Last year, my dad was involved in a motorcycle collision. Yep. Right, I'm not going to go into detail on camera, but anyway, he's still alive. All right, he was left with bad injuries. Yeah, so apart from music, another way that I found myself a coping mechanism was buying stuff online that made me happy. Basically, right? Yeah. So I'd do some online shopping, and when I got in the mail, it gave me that little burst of happiness, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of websites, JB Hi-Fi, Sanity, they sell, some music CDs as pre-orders that come signed as a little offer with the music. So it's my coping mechanism, right?
Okay.
I get something in the mail, it makes me happy, right? It turned into an addiction.
Okay, now
pretty much.
Now we're gonna, of course, a coping mechanism, okay?
Yeah.
And I agree with that. And of course, whatever happened, right?
Yeah.
But then it turned into a stage of shopping addiction, which I think went past the coping mechanism thing. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's go from that point. What happened from then?
I just saw this cool stuff. Everything's cool.
So it started for a couple of months where it was coping unfair, but then now Robert agrees it went way too far. Where I would go to his house and he would literally have multiple Amazon delivery guys arrive at the footstep with a new package, and then what would you say? You'd be like, ready? You go, ooh, package.
Yep.
Ooh, Amazon.
Ooh, mailman.
Ooh, mailman. You're more excited to see the mailman than a golden retriever, okay? Like, you had a full addiction to it, and it's bloody hilarious.
I remember when we were in COVID and I'd have I'd see the mailman, I'd go, oh, mailman's here. And I'd go down and get my mail. I come back up and Zach was like, you're like an excited puppy.
Exactly.
Mailman, woof, woof, woof.
Oh my God, during COVID, you were literally going on and off to get the actual mail and Amazon stuff. Like, it literally, but I can't argue that much because of how it was cheap items. It might have been like $20 things.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
You just ordered stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas, because I didn't work, because my job relies not in COVID, right?
Yeah.
But my item, I bought a pair of shoes, and then that was all my money done. Like, at least you had multiple different packages. But oh my gosh, it does not stop.
Yeah.
So this is an intervention, Robert.
Oh.
This is an intervention. This is planned intervention.
Oh, okay.
What's your next plan for it? What's your next plan?
Look at JB Hi-Fi.
And buy some more stuff?
Yeah.
I agree. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay. What is your main thing you like to shop for then?
Autographs and vinyl.
Okay. Doesn't matter who the autograph is.
Oh, it matters.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm not going to go and get an autograph from bloody, I don't know, Machine Gun Kelly.
No.
I don't like Machine Gun Kelly, by the way.
That's probably why I say you don't like it. Yeah.
I only get the autographs that mean something to me. Well, not mean something. Well, mean something to me, but someone that I like.
Okay.
Basically, right?
Yeah.
You know, I like my rock music. So when JB Hi-Fi comes up with a signed offer from a rock star or a rock band that I've heard of, I like them. I was like, yeah, cool, I'll get that.
Yeah, of course.
But you know, if there's ones that I've never heard of or ones that I just simply don't like, I'm not just going to get it for the sake of it.
Okay, I understand.
Because, you know, when I was saying it's the little bursts of happiness, right? I get really happy if I was to get an autograph from Metallica compared to if I was to get an autograph from who's someone really bad.
Well, you don't like Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, I'd be more excited of Metallica, but if I got an autograph from Machine Gun Kelly, I'd be like, oh, cool, MGK. Guess I can put in the collection. People like him. I can sell it later on.
Yeah, of course. Now, is your goal to sell them?
No.
No.
I'm not selling them. No, I want to keep it. It's, you know, collecting for the future. You know.
Okay.
I can pass it down to my grandkids, my kids. I can, you know, when I look at the stuff, it makes me happy.
Of course, that makes sense.
I just like, it's cool to have, I guess.
That's 100%
hanging
fair.
up on the wall if I get a music studio. You know.
Of course, yeah.
It's just what I like to do, really.
No, and that's 100% fair.
Yeah, I could sell it in the future if I want to, but
like, would that be an option?
Well, for some of it, yeah. Like,
because you just said, for example, you just said Machine Gun Kelly, I could probably sell it on later. Yeah. Is that because if there's a business mindset to it, then anything's okay. And of course, you don't like some of it. I'm just wondering. Yeah, exactly. Because you got so many from that just list there.
Yeah.
You got so many. Is anything?
Well, thing is, right, because the collection's my collection, right?
Yeah.
So when the Machine Gun Kelly was on the store, I was considering buying it to sell.
Yeah.
Right. Because I looked at Machine Gun Kelly autographs on eBay and they were going for $300, right? And I was thinking to myself, what if I got that CD and I sold it later on, right? And I was thinking I could do that for a bunch of the other ones because I might not like the band.
Yeah.
But if they're popular enough to sell CDs at JB Hi-Fi, other people like them, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking to myself, I could do that. But on the other hand, I'm not getting it authenticated. The only proof I have is that I've got a receipt from JB Hi-Fi saying I bought this CD, right? So I don't want to go and put it up on eBay, right? With the Machine Gun Kelly one, I'm just going to still use that as an example. I don't want to put that on eBay, then have that not sell, then I'm stuck with it in my collection, right? Because I paid $20 for that. I'm not just going to throw it in the bin.
Yeah.
You know, if I paid $20 for it and I haven't been able to sell it, that's just going to stay in my collection. But that's my collection. I want to have the stuff I like, you know?
Now, Rob, moving on.
Yeah.
Parramatta Eels.
Yeah.
Now, you've been talking about, well, Robert is a massive Parramatta Eels fan.
But they are
massive Parramatta Eels fan. But say it yourself. Say it to yourself.
I love Parramatta Eels, but they are not going well.
They are not going well. As you can see, I'm a Storm supporter, and you can call me bandwagon all you want because I am.
Bandwagon.
Okay, well, that's fair. But that is because Billy Slater, which is the back of the jersey, that's my favorite player of all time, okay?
I don't see you as a bandwagon, though, because didn't you say your family went for them?
Well, my whole family loves my poppy and my brother are both the Maroons supporters, right?
Yeah.
And I started supporting Storm when I was young, and then half of the Storm lineup is the Queensland Maroon side.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me not to.
Yeah, exactly.
Not to continue supporting it, because if I was me and then my whole family is Blues, then I would be more prone to switch. But because of that, for example, Billy Slater was literally coached this year.
Yeah.
If he's my favorite player and I don't support him, that's kind of, contradictive.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's been playing with all the time. And also, I know everyone hates Cameron Smith. I'm not going to defend him. He's a ref's boy. But he was a Storm player and I supported him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just how it works, I guess. You know what I mean? And Cronk and Thurston, I know Thurston's not a Storm player, but he was just in the same vibe with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like when you support your teams, right, and they get big, someone says, do you support this? Who do you support? And I go, yeah, I support, I don't know, team that's winning, right? And they say, oh, you're a bandwagon. But you're not always a bandwagon. Like, if there's a story behind it, like...
Exactly.
You got in from your family. I got para from my family, you know?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Zach goes for Panthers, right?
Oh, hold on.
And I remember he told me a little while ago it's because he liked the logo in year 4. Right?
I mean, it's like there are different reasons. And I think the only way for you not to become a bandwagon is if you know your stuff.
Yeah.
Like, for example, if Parramatta start winning today, top of the comp, you would have all your scarves, you have your hoodies, you would have all your autographs, you have all your knowledge about it, right?
Yeah.
Storm's winning right now. I can tell you a bit about it. And I can tell you, I love watching NRL games. I can tell you what's happening in the game and I love it. I'm like, oh, ref, what's that? You mean I can do it?
Yeah.
I cannot tell you the lineup of I Storm right now. So I'm a bandwagon. I'm going to admit it. But there is sort of like, you know, I'm not going to choose any other team even if Storm starts losing.
That's like me. I can't name the whole Para lineup.
But it's like you need to have more information about it for you to not to...
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I get what you mean there. Like, that was with the basketball. I know everyone in the friend group supports basketball.
Yeah.
And I was saying, you know, I want to support Lakers because, I don't know, you know, Shaq.
Yeah.
I like Shaq, right? And now I look back on that, and also because you told me that was bandwagoning.
It is. Well, right? It is. It is. And it's not harsh. It's not bad to be bandwagon. It's just that is the bandwagon behavior.
And the main reason as well is because... really one of the only basketball. It was the first basketball team I knew, basically. You know,
100%.
I don't watch basketball, so
you just need to defend your argument. But we're going to shift the argument completely different, okay? Because I've got a whole other topic to go through. Okay, is ATAR important?
Well, it depends.
Is ATAR important to you?
Yeah, 100%.
Why?
Well, even though I've already got my early offer to university, right? I feel like we started going to school in what? Kindergarten, yeah.
Yeah.
So from the end of kindergarten to year 12, that's 13 years.
Yeah.
So if I've already got my early offer and I'm on my 13th year of school, right? So the majority of my life, I don't want to just go and fail and just give up on it, right? I don't want to just give up on it and say, oh, I'm good, I'm set. You know, 13 years has been leading up to the HSC, right? Been learning, critical thinking, all that stuff for the HSC, right?
Yeah.
I want to leave school on a high note, you know?
Understand.
I don't want to let 13 years go to waste. I want to keep, and I want to make sure I'm successful, you know? And also ATAR is extremely important for, you know, if you don't have early offers, you know, you got to use it to get into uni.
And that's definitely right. If you do not have an early offer, ATAR is very important.
And also, I'm not 100% sure, even if you do get an early offer, right, do employers look at your ATAR?
No, they can't. They don't have access to that.
Really?
No, they don't. So, unis have access to your ATAR because that's through UAC, but you have to go through UAC or whatever. Yeah. But employers don't look at that.
Yeah.
It's just because, like, when they go through a job interview, they're not going to ask if you got 99 ATAR if you can't talk to a client. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I guess. But it does matter if you're going to have a doctor or a lawyer and you have to go to Sydney Uni and you have to do all these things. That's what ATAR's amended for.
Yeah, because I'll just look at the uni degree instead. Hey.
100%.
Yeah, okay.
So if you're getting a high ATAR is important. It's not important to employer because if your high ATAR should mean you get the degree.
Yeah.
And then they look at the degree.
And also, high ATAR, even if it doesn't matter anymore, if you got the early offer, it matters to you personally.
I agree with that. You look down on yourself if you get a bad one. You look high up yourself. You go, oh, I'm proud of what I've achieved.
Yeah, like, you know, if I have a kid that's trying to go to uni, right?
Yeah.
And he goes, Dad, I'm finding school too hard. I want to drop out, right? I don't want to be saying, no, drop out. I tried my hardest. I got an ATAR of 0, right? I don't want to be like, no, school matters. What was your ATAR? 0.
I know exactly what you want to show that you...
Yeah.
Did. But now here's the next part of it. Is ATAR a testament of what you, like, of you itself? Is ATAR a testament of who you are?
Like,
do you know what I mean by that?
Like my intelligence, basically.
But is it intelligence?
Well, I guess it's more motivation than intelligence.
No, but why I'm asking is that, okay, you get your score at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Does that determine, okay, if you get a lower ATAR than I do, does that determine that I'm smarter than you? Does that determine I'm a harder worker than you?
Well, I guess, yeah.
But should it? Why I'm asking is that I understand the point of the ATAR, but I don't like the idea of an ATAR.
Okay.
And not saying I don't want to get ATAR. I want to get the best ATAR I can. But the whole premise of it, I don't agree with. And here's my reasons why. Firstly, scaling, meaning that your subjects have different difficulty in terms of like different different stuff, right?
Yeah.
I'm doing really well in multimedia. I'm enjoying that a lot, right? And I'm getting quite good grades for that, right? But it's not a matter of intelligence. It's a matter of what I enjoy. I'm getting a high mark for that.
Yeah.
But doing another subject where they get a lower but they like still enjoy, but they're getting lower. It's just like, I don't know. Don't think it's a testament of what you achieve for what your next step is. And I think now that's been accepted, and now I think people are recognizing that. Because what?
Yeah, I just remembered how the ATAR of like one subject doesn't just depend on you, but it depends on
everyone.
Yeah. Okay, that makes more sense now. Then I'll have to change my answer to your question before. No. Well, yeah, because if you're in a class where everyone's smart, right, but then I'm in a class of underachievers, let's say, right, well, that means that you're obviously going to have a higher ATAR, right?
Yeah.
But if I'm being dragged down by other people...
What they've done is they're trying to make it so it's better and equal for everybody. By putting these different ways and different factors, you get something that's supposed to be equal, like scaling rights and everything, right?
So you're saying, right, basically I can have someone in my class bludge and do nothing, then I can work my butt off.
Yep.
And then my hard work will be consequenced by their bludging.
Yep. Well, and I'm going to be, that's a very blunt answer. I'm going to give you the less blunt answer. If you work really hard and get 80%, okay, that's like the whole course, 80%, and they do jack all and they get, what, 50%, 60%?
Yeah.
Let's just say it's a hard course, 50, 60%, right?
Yeah.
You get dragged down.
Yeah.
If you get 90 and they get 40, you get past them. You're an outlier.
Oh, okay then.
So that's what limits it. But, Robert, I just want to say thank you very much for joining the podcast today.
It's okay.
You can look at the camera there if you can try. Can you look at the camera? Robert's camera died, so you had to look at my camera. Can you see it again? There we are, buddy.
Robert_LR_photography. Please follow me.
That's his photography account. You really need to follow that because that'll be incredible to do that. Again, thank you very much for talking on More Talk. Really appreciate everything. You're always welcome back on the podcast.
Yay.
To my viewers, thank you very much for watching on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. For those listening on Spotify, thank you very much. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I'm at 74. It's not that hard. I see 15 more people or 60 more people. I really want that. Please do that. And if that's everything, stay classy, San Diego.
All the crazy shit I did tonight, what would be the best therapy for me? Hey, hey,